world where they get to be kids and experience wonder and magic is something that I will be forever grateful for.
It helps me meet new people who understand what I've been through, because people back home, they don't understand. Like, they haven't had a similar loss.
Nothing can replace that loss, but this is a reminder that there can still be joy. Manuel Bojorquez, CBS News, Orlando.
We should always remember military families, and thanks to Gary Sinise, otherwise known as Lieutenant Dan. Well, that's tonight's CBS Evening News. I'm Nora O'Donnell. Good night.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us here tonight for News 40 at 6. I'm Noah Fairber.
And I'm Chris Allen. Welcome into a Thursday evening after a really beautiful day. Lots of sunshine, hardly any clouds.
Unfortunately, that'll be kind of going away into the weekend, but not much, though.
Yeah, let's not get ahead of it. Let's not, let's keep it on the good side. Let's keep it good.
I agree.
Keep it right here, right here. Yeah, there is some rain coming for the weekend.
I do agree, we need to keep it positive.
It's not going to be like last weekend. That's the good news. Best news of all. As we look live from our AAA Systems live cam from downtown Bowling Green, looking at the Justice Center and Warren County Courthouse and everything downtown there, everything looks great. The winds are light and the skies are clear, and they should remain that way throughout the night. Our high today, wow, 61. 11 degrees warmer than the normal of 50, and then 27 is where we started early this morning. We're going to head back that direction or close to it, clear and cold tonight with a low of 30. I'll talk about those weekend rain chances coming up in just a few minutes.
Our top story tonight, in the first Team Kentucky address in his second term as governor, Andy Beshear is touting major success for the Commonwealth. Beshear says the past 4 years have been the best in Kentucky's history for new private sector investments, creating more than 50,000 Kentucky jobs. Beshear attributes a big part of the Commonwealth's success to landing the two largest economic development projects in state history, the two new electric vehicle battery plants in Hardin and Warren counties.
Combined, these two projects will create over 7,000 new Kentucky jobs and are nearly $8 billion in new investment in our Commonwealth. They've also cemented our place as the EV battery production capital of the United States of America.
Bowling Green's AESC electric vehicle battery plant is scheduled to be complete in early 2025. Orchestra Kentucky is back from the biggest performance in their 25-year history, playing at the gubernatorial inauguration of Governor Beshear. The all-professional orchestra was able to play in the Capitol Rotunda in Frankfort alongside all of the pomp and circumstance that's brought with the election. They played a medley of songs from American composers to celebrate the inauguration. Director Jeff Reed says the Rotunda brought its own challenges.
Playing in the Capitol Rotunda is a very different experience for us. It's a really glorious place. The acoustics aren't the best in the world, but just the setting is really inspirational.
Reed also said that the performers were very happy with the opportunity to play at the inauguration. The Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife set up 5 survey zones in western Kentucky after a deer near the Tennessee-Kentucky state line was found infected with chronic wasting disease. Since those zones were set up in 2021, no sign of the disease showed up in Kentucky until this season. Chronic wasting disease is a neurological disease that is 100% fatal in the infected deer. The most concerning thing about this disease is that the incubation period is as long as 16 months, meaning a deer could look perfectly fine throughout the year.
A neurologic symptom, it could be, walking in circles. It could be I think you were describing stargazing, where they kind of just stare up or look off into the distance and you're like, what's going on? You're not even seeing me. Or like a lack of fear with humans. So like that's an abnormal behavior. They should have a fight or flight response.
The department is awaiting the results of other hunter-gathered samples right now, but they are hoping to have caught the spread early. If you happen to see a deer acting strangely or looking sickly, Fish and Wildlife ask that you notify them immediately. Well, in more local news now, students at the Bowling Green Montessori School continued a 15-year tradition by making their way across downtown Bowling Green to serenade a few local businesses, including right here at WNKY News 40 with some Christmas carols. News 40 reporter Tucker.
The students at the Montessori school, together with some of their teachers, made their way across downtown, popping into a few businesses to spread Christmas cheer.
Every year we have our kindergartners and we practice singing songs, and we just pop into businesses around town on the square and just sing to them and pass out candy canes.
I caught up with one of the students at the school who told me a little about his day of caroling in downtown Bowling Green.
What's it like to come out and do some caroling today?
Good.
What's the, did you have fun doing it?
Yeah.
What's been your favorite part so far?
Going to Mellow Mushroom.
One local business, back down south, got a big surprise when Santa showed up to surprise the kids while they were visiting.
No, I had no idea Santa was coming. I mean, the biggest surprise. I mean, I think all the kids were so surprised too. No, big shock.
In Bowling Green, because local matters, Tucker Covey, WNKY News 40.
Over 40,000 children have been reached across the entire state of Kentucky by one organization right here in Warren County. Kids on the Block is taking child-sized puppets to spread awareness about child abuse prevention, fire safety, and many more conversations that aren't normally talked about. This learning experience is more than just children learning, though. It's also giving them the chance to speak for themselves.
This really gives children a voice. It tells them what they can do to help stop whatever situation that they're in or to prevent something in the future. Even with our child abuse prevention program, it is preventative. However, we do have children that disclose abuse after seeing our program.
Kids on the Block is always ready and willing to spread knowledge and create an avenue for children to express themselves. For details on how you can support them, visit our website. That's WNKY.com. To health news now, a new study finds severe morning sickness in pregnant women may be linked to a certain hormone, and doctors say the discovery means treatments could be developed to prevent the condition. CBS's Tina Kraus reports.
It really was a living hell.
When Charlotte Howden was pregnant with her son 7 years ago, she never expected such a happy time to be so miserable.
Like vomiting up to 30 times a day. I couldn't eat anything. It got really serious for me when I was unable to keep water down anymore.
She was suffering with hyperemesis gravidarum, a severe form of morning sickness. Now scientists say they know why. University of Cambridge researchers find babies produce a hormone called GDF15 that can trigger the illness.
What we've discovered is that GDF15 is not just a contributor to hyperemesis, but is the major contributor to the worst form of nausea and vomiting in pregnancy.
Prince William's wife, Kate, was so ill from the condition when she was pregnant with Prince George in 2012, she had to be hospitalized.
You know, she certainly has put this in the spotlight for us.
It's estimated that up to 3% of pregnancies can lead to the most extreme form of morning sickness each year. Researchers believe exposing women to the hormone prior to pregnancy could be helpful.
Safely and slowly, in a way that doesn't make them feel miserable, then we can, we hope, reduce the risks of them developing hyperemesis in the pregnancy.
Charlotte's son Henry is now 7, and she runs a pregnancy sickness support program to help other women who are struggling.
Our community want to help the researchers in any way that we can.
Medical trials for new treatments could start in the next few years. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.
An experimental cancer vaccine is showing benefits against fighting melanoma skin cancer. That's what drug makers said on Thursday, 3 years after receiving the mRNA Moderna vaccine, along with Merck's Keytruda immunotherapy. Participants had an almost 50% lower risk of it coming back or death. About a quarter of participants reported serious adverse events related to the treatment. Moderna's CEO says the company is preparing for the therapy to be approved as soon as 2025. He says they are building a new commercial manufacturing plant to be ready. The therapies have not been peer-reviewed or published in a professional journal yet. According to the American Cancer Society, melanoma accounts for about 1% of all skin cancers, but it causes a majority of skin cancer deaths. Big Bang Theory star Kate Micucci is recovering from a recent surgery from lung cancer. The actress who played Lucy on the popular show says doctors caught the cancer early, adding that the diagnosis was a surprise since she's, quote, never smoked a cigarette in her life. Research shows lung cancer cases have risen among women in recent years, even those who never smoked. In today's Health Minute, we take a look at how common it is for non-smokers to be diagnosed with lung cancer and what puts a person at risk beyond smoking. It's long been known that those who smoke now or in the past are at higher risk for lung cancer, but people who don't smoke can be diagnosed with it too.
Upwards of 20%, especially of women who get lung cancer, are never smokers.
The American Cancer Society says exposure to secondhand smoke, pollution, family history, and other factors can contribute to lung cancer diagnosis. But there's not always a clear culprit, says Dr. James Finnegan with National Jewish Health.
Most of the people we see who are non-smokers who get lung cancer don't have a documented other cause.
According to the nonprofit, women's health access matters. Lung cancer cases among women have skyrocketed, 84% over the past 42 years, while dropping among men. The organization says non-smoking women are more than 2 times likely to get lung cancer than men who don't smoke.
It can be hard to catch because a lot of these people are asymptomatic.
But there are red flags to watch out for, including a persistent cough that won't go away, coughing up blood, and unexplained weight loss.
This is not an epidemic of people who get lung cancer who are non-smokers, but it definitely happens. Taking care of yourself, following up with your doctor, those are all good things to do.
Finnegan says if you are a smoker, the best thing you can do for your health is quit and to get screened every year. With advances in treatment, he says catching this cancer early significantly improves outcomes in patients. Still to come on News 40 at 6, a go-to gift for many could now be a target for scammers. Why police are saying to be extra vigilant when buying gift cards in just a bit. But first, Weather Chief Chris Allen is in after the break with a full look at our forecast. You're looking live at downtown Bowling Green. He'll tell you what you can expect for the rest of your week and the weekend right after this.
WNKY News 40, broadcasting live from the German American Bank studio in downtown Bowling Green. Shop at Fireline Guns and Knives this Christmas. Check out our selection of firearms, knives, candles, coffee, concealed carry purses, and more. Follow us on Facebook for weekly deals and rebate offers. Fireline Guns and Knives in Glasgow.
Summer skies, they warm up everything. Then fall comes around, and you know it's getting near. Christmas is my favorite time. Experience so much Christmas the way Santa does.
Greenwood Ford Lincoln Mobile Service works wherever you are and can meet you when you need it. Our mobile service van is fully loaded with all the latest tools and diagnostic equipment. We provide a range of services including oil and filter change, battery health checks, brake services, and tire rotation. Schedule your Greenwood Ford Lincoln Mobile Service online or by contacting Greenwood Ford Lincoln. With Greenwood Ford Lincoln Mobile Service, it's easy to keep your vehicle in tip-top shape.
Spring registration is now open. Register at skysoccer.org.
Kroger gives you so many ways to save. On top of our lower than low prices, enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Plus, our weekly sales will keep your budget merry and bright. So get rewarded and save. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Enjoy a great lunch with a different food truck every week and help support our local charities.
Join us for Food Truck Fridays at the Tidballs parking lot on Chestnut Street. Part of your lunch purchase will be donated to a local nonprofit by Flora Templeton Stewart and our food trucks.
Food Truck Friday has collected over $10,000, making a difference in our community.
Brought to you by the law firm of Flora Templeton Stewart.
I wake up every morning asking, what's happening in the world? Why is this happening? And how do we answer that question?
We're back with Weather Chief Chris Allen. Chris, I'm going to take your advice from earlier. I'm going to talk about the positives from today. It was a really nice, really beautiful day out there.
Yeah, we'll take them as we can get them because, you know, we've had our bad days here lately. And, you know, we need to have some good drying out weather and warmer weather for people still doing cleanup, which may take a while longer. There is some rain in the forecast for the weekend, but overall, we're talking about a mostly dry and unseasonably warm temperature regime that we're going to see for a while. Live cam, downtown Bowling Green paints the picture of a clear sky all across the area. We're looking mostly to the west-southwest, and everything looks very nice and dry at the moment. And it's going to continue to be that way, although now that we're past sunset, temperatures are going to go down pretty quickly. We're at 49 after being at 61 for the high today. A northeast wind light, though, at 3 miles per hour. The air mass itself is extra dry. Humidity at 41% and the dew point is at 26 and still with a high barometer reading at 30.60. If you've got one of those old-fashioned barometers, it's right on the fair part there where the dial is. You can see that. All right, temperatures right now, Kentucky Mesonet Network, 50 in Campbellsville, 48 Munfordville, already has dropped to 39 up in Hardinsburg and Breckinridge County, 41 in Morgantown and Russellville, but we're still seeing some 50s even at this hour. And the winds are light from the northeast, about 4 to 5 miles per hour, and they'll calm down even more as we get into this evening. The next 40 hours, well, we've got double barrel high pressure building a ridge over the east and southeastern United States. So everything is pretty quiet here. The winds are fairly light until you get up in the Great Lakes, and that's where the windiest of the weather is. Then you see some showers that's beginning to form in the Central Plains. Now, eventually, as the high pressure ridge moves a little further east, as we get into Friday night and into Saturday, we're going to see some high clouds start to move over by tomorrow afternoon and evening. Showers will still be out to our west, but an area of low pressure will move out that direction, throw some of that moisture this way by the time we get into Saturday, midday into the afternoon, as it shows here. There's not a lot of rain with the forecast, but chances are, you know, anywhere from 20 to 50%, and then we're going to see a bit of a cool down after that once we get into the upcoming weekend. How much rain? 25, or, you know, we're seeing a 1/4 inch maybe to 3/10 of an inch here in Bowling Green. Higher amounts of up to a 1/2 inch or more would be out to the east of us on Saturday and Sunday, but this time, no stormy weather, thank goodness. 30 tonight, clear and cold with a calm wind. Then tomorrow we go up to 63, another nice day. Increasing clouds Friday night, Saturday, scattered showers, then cooler Sunday with a few more rain showers. Then it turns even cooler for Monday and Tuesday, but we're right back into the 50s for the middle and end of next week. And here's what's coming up tonight on CBS 40.
Home is more than a house. Wherever you are in your journey of homeownership, German American Bank is here to support you. Our team of dedicated mortgage loan professionals can help you with lending solutions featuring low or no down payment, assistance for closing costs and improvement projects, or even loans specifically for first-time home buyers. We're here to tell you, homeownership is achievable. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Dog Stay Out is South Central Kentucky's 5-paw rated dog resort. Whether for the day or a whole vacation, Dog Stay Out will keep your pets safe and loved. Dog Stay Out offers boarding, daycare, agility courses, positive reinforcement training, grooming, and more. With multiple packages to choose from, pamper your pup any way you see fit. Find out more at dgokY.com. Your dog's home away from home. Dog Stay Out.
Bowling Green Fireplace and Grill.
On December the 16th, on National Wreaths Across America Day, join us at Bowling Green Garden Cemetery on Lovers Lane as we remember our veterans. At 9 a.m., you can help us place a wreath on the headstones of one of our fallen heroes. At 11 a.m., we will have a ceremony to pay tribute to those who have served our country, and we will honor America's active duty military and their families. Join us as we honor our American heroes this holiday season on December the 16th.
iPhone 15 Pro, your husband deserves it.
Carolers, to tell me you want a new iPhone, a better plan is Verizon.
No way they take this wreck.
Yes, they will in any condition. Get iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Apple Watch all on them.
Please forgive him.
It's all good, just a little awkward. We'll wrap this up.
For a limited time, turn any iPhone in any condition into a new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. That's up to $1,700 in value, only on Verizon.
It's time to tighten up, South Central Kentucky.
WNKY is your official home for the Tennessee Titans.
Watch our games plus the Coach Mike Vrabel Show and Titans All Access.
Only on WNKY News 40 because local matters.
This December, Kelly's all new. This is dangerous. I do not need another dog.
Weekdays at 3 on NBC 40.
Nearly 2,000 cases of Diet Coke, Sprite, and Fanta Orange have been recalled due to the possible foreign material in the cans. The Food and Drug Administration says the impacted beverages were pulled from stores in Alabama, Mississippi, and Florida. Neither Coca-Cola nor the FDA have released information about what the material is inside the cans. The cases of soda came from United Packers LLC, based in Mobile, Alabama. The recall began on November 6th, and officials say there are no more affected cans on the market. But the FDA is warning customers to check their homes for any of the recalled items by checking the UPC codes on the agency's website. Caught on camera, scammers with a new trick up their sleeves this holiday season, and you may have already fallen victim to it without even knowing it. Police say thieves are tampering with gift cards so your money winds up in their pockets. Alan Henry explains how it works and what you can do to protect your cash.
The scammers are already getting to the gift cards before you even purchase it and leave the store.
These more than 5,000 gift cards are actually lumps of coal in waiting. Sacramento police say one man put them in more than 50 Target stores to scam thousands of people out of potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars.
They're placing their own barcodes on top of the barcodes of that gift card.
In Pennsylvania, police caught video of another man entering a store and instead of taking gift cards off the shelf, taking some out of his jacket and putting them on the shelf.
They're just waiting for someone to load money onto it and activate the card. And the moment it does, then the scammer is alerted, and then they're going to drain that account of the $5, the $100, $1,000, and then the recipient of the card will no longer have anything.
We reached out to Target. The Minnesota company says it takes gift card scams like this very seriously and, quote, encourages team members to look for guests purchasing high dollar amounts or large quantities of gift cards or tampering with gift cards in stores. But the Better Business Bureau says it's important to take a good look for yourself at any gift cards you buy this holiday season.
Check to see if there's any rips or tears or any tampering of that scratch-off code that might be existing in the back of the card. That might mean wherever that card is displayed in the store, the scammer's already gotten to it.
Still to come, News 40's Patrick Carey is in the studio with a look at your sports. We'll be right back.
At Horizon Pace, I have one doctor, not 4 or 5. And if I need to talk to that doctor and he's not with another patient, he'll come and talk to me. Everything's going real good. I come off of about 19 pills down to 7 now, and I love it. I wouldn't do without it right now.
Horizon Pace is the face of your healthcare. Contact us for more information.
Geez. Hey, Trent. What's going on? You've been here for 7 hours.
I'm having problems with this ain't. I'm coming back tomorrow.
I should have called JB. Trent. Geez.
should have called JB Electric. At JB Electric, when it comes to electricity, we don't mess around. Make the right call. Call JB Electric.
Right now, a brand new move-in ready Jayco home is more affordable than you might think. Jayco Homes has the gift of a low 5.5% 30-year fixed interest rate that's guaranteed for the life of your loan. You'll enjoy open, spacious living, and your home will be protected with our exclusive 210 home warranty, backed by our full-time service department. Find your dream home today at jaycohomes.com. Yes, you really can be home for the holidays.
Enjoy a great lunch with a different food truck every week and help support our local charities.
Join us for Food Truck Fridays at the Tidballs parking lot on Chestnut Street. Part of your lunch purchase will be donated to a local nonprofit by Flora Templeton Stewart and our food trucks.
Food Truck Friday has collected over $10,000, making a difference in our community.
Brought to you by the law firm of Flora Templeton Stewart.
Vote for the funniest Scared of Santa photo in South Central Kentucky at WNKY.com. Get your vote in for a chance to win a $100 Visa gift card thanks to our sponsors. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
BG Home Furnishings is the best place to shop and work. We stay motivated with daily massages.
It is just like the North Pole around here. Santa and his elves are delivering daily. We could make a calendar out of our delivery team. Meet Mr. November, always smiling and ready to deliver your sofa. For over 40 years, we are proud to be a locally owned and operated business. We are so thankful for the continued support of our community.
Anyone can be Santa with Toys for Tots. Make an impact this holiday season by donating a new unwrapped gift at WNKY News 40 on Chestnut. Together, South Central Kentucky and Toys for Tots can make every child's Christmas brighter this year.
Welcome to sports. We have some high school basketball in action tonight over at Franklin Simpson High School. The Wildcats are hosting the Warren Central Dragons in a 4th region matchup. And in Butler County, the Bears are set to take on the Russellville Panthers. Tune in at 10 p.m. to see which teams add another win to their record. Well, the WKA football team is gearing up for their 5th straight bowl game under head coach Tyson Helton. Tops are set to take on Old Dominion in the famous Toastery Bowl next Monday at 1:30 p.m. The team heads to Charlotte as winners of their last 2 bowl games and ending their regular season on a 2-game winning streak. For running back Davion Irving Poindexter, the season hasn't gone as planned, but the focus is now on the bowl game.
We didn't have the season that we wanted to. The expectation was to be a conference champion, but ultimately we got to a bowl game, which is a win. You know, around here they say getting to a bowl game and winning bowl games is a tradition for the last few years since Coach Helton been here. So I'll say it's been ups and downs, like you said, but I feel like we ended on a high note and we look to end on an even higher note going into the bowl game.
The Louisville Cardinals basketball team was in action last night. The Cards hosted the 3-7 Arkansas State Red Wolves, a team that was 0-5 on the road going into the night. But the Red Wolves picked up their first road win against Louisville, 75-63. The Cards will face Pepperdine on Sunday before heading to Lexington to take on the Wildcats. But here's what head coach Kenny Payne had to say after the loss.
Nobody's without blame, and we all are talking about how we hold each other accountable more than we already do. No slight to their team, but they came in here and they beat us in every category, pretty much.
And down in Nashville, the Preds are back in action visiting the Carolina Hurricanes. Smashville is currently 16-13 on the season with 32 points scored. The Preds sit at 4th in the Central Division behind the Avalanche, Jets, and Stars. Puck drop is just a few minutes away at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And finally, the Tennessee Titans will be back in action Sunday against the Houston Texans. The Titans are set to rock the Oilers jerseys. And on the other side, quarterback C.J. Stroud is currently questionable with a concussion. After the Dolphins win, Harold Landry said that this was a win that fit the Titans mold.
It was a really good win and a really good, Titans type of win. That gritty, fighting all the way to the 4th quarter and finding a way to win. But yeah, I think you could definitely build confidence off of that.
Divisional opponent, good chance for the Titans to start sacking some wins here late.
And definitely, it's a must-win situation, honestly. So
it is.
Definitely. The Preds are taking on the Carolina Hurricanes tomorrow night, not tonight. But I'm glad we're not seeing any hurricanes or any severe weather like that around here.
Yeah, we're kind of out of that season now, but as far as hurricanes, and everything's looking pretty calm around here. 30 for an overnight low under a clear sky. It will be quite chilly by tomorrow morning, but tomorrow looks to be another nice day like today.
Clear and cold seems to be the common theme with your forecast recently.
Yeah, during the night, we're in that swing where you have the warmer days and then the colder nights. But now each day is starting to get a little bit longer. The closer we get to the first day of winter.
Exactly, on December 21.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Well, that does it for tonight for News 40 at 6. We hope you have a great evening. We'll see you back on NBC and CBS at 10 p.m.
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all now. Well, welcome to Family Feud, everybody. I'm your man, Steve Harvey. Well, we got another good one for you today. Returning for the third day with a total of $40,000 from Raleigh, North Carolina. It's the champs. It's the Elatani family. And they're back from Atlanta, Georgia. It's the Curtis family. Everybody's here trying to win themselves some cash, and somebody